Hello, Libra. Okay, let's see what's going on for you. What wants to come forward for Libra right now? What's important for Libra to know? The wheel. What's important for Libra to know right now? What wants to come forward for Libra? Libra, what wants to come forward for Libra? One more card. There we go. And we'll finish up the shuffle. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Cups, the Ace of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Okay, lots of water energy here for you, Libra, as well as the wheel. Okay, so yeah, it feels like, give me a second, I want to feel into this a little bit more. This is the first time I noticed this, but like, this looks like dice hanging around her neck. You remember like those soft dice you used to get from like the carnivals? You'd win them. I don't know, back in the 80s it was popular. But so it's like I just kind of been like getting this message of like, go ahead and roll the dice, because like fortune is in your favor, right? You're lucky right now. So if there's something that you're thinking about, and it likely has to do with emotions, right? And we'll get into this because some things are coming through. But it's like, go ahead and roll the dice, because, like the odds are in your favor. Fortune is in your favor right now, okay? And what is this thing that, is kind of like coming up as, rolling the dice for, right? Like taking a chance, right? Roll the dice, take a chance. I feel like, the chances, like take a chance on actually like on walking away from something, take the chance of leaving something behind, in order to, take the chance that there's something better waiting for you, okay? And I cannot help but say that this is about relationships, because we have the Ace of Cups here and the Page of Cups, okay? And it's kind of, Page of Cups is kind of almost feels like this like new love, right? It feels like it's not even like really at this new love stage yet. It's more of like it could be new love, right? There's a little spark there. Something has sparked your interest with someone or something, right? Because cups, it doesn't always have to be about like another person or romantic love, but it's like it could be a love for art, right? Love for your hobby, love for different kinds of things. But this is almost like something has sparked your interest, as far as like in your heart, right? Like it's sparked this little thing in your heart, like, ooh, I could really fall in love with that, or I could really fall in love with that person or that thing, right? And that's what the Page of Cups is feeling like right now. The Ace of Cups, aces are typically about like opportunities, right? They, in the Rider-Waite tarot deck, they're always represented by this hand coming out of the clouds, and the hand coming out of the clouds is a representation of the divine, and the divine, kind of giving you this opportunity, but it kind of exists there in the clouds, in the ethers, until you actually, capitalize on that opportunity, right? So it's like, it's almost like walking away from, this something here is good, right? It's fulfilling, but not fully, right? It's filling but not fulfilling, right? And so something's missing, and so she's leaving this little fire here in the cup, right? And she's walking towards the sun. The sun is the big fire. So it's like you got this tiny little fire here, but it's just not doing it for you. and you want something more. And so you're walking towards the more, right? And the sun is representative of like, clarity, illumination, knowing, and joy. It's representative of joy, right? The sun card is said to be like the happiest card in the tarot deck. And so it's like, clearly here, this thing you have, it's good, but you know you want more. And you deserve more. And the Wheel of Fortune is saying, go for it. Go ahead, go for it, because the luck is in your favor. Like, it's in your favor to go for that thing, to take that opportunity. Take that opportunity and go for it. And this little thing, this little spark here, that is like, like starting that spark in your heart, is like starting to light you up and make you think like, oh, I could really love this. Like, go for it. Go for it. That's what it's saying here, Libra. Go for it. Okay. And this is really exciting, because I kind of, it's interesting. It does feel like a person, but it doesn't have to be, okay? It could be a job. It could be like this job that, first of all, I'm sorry, my mind is kind of jumping all over the place, but really, like, we should be working at jobs that light us up, right? That like, that light our heart up, right? That we feel in our hearts. Because we spend so much time working, that it should be doing something that we really love. And so if this is work for you and you are doing something that's good, it pays the bills, but it doesn't light you up, this is really saying, take that chance. Take that chance and go for it. Go for that thing that actually really lights you up. And you'll know what this is. It feels like, this thing here is clear. Like, it feels like you already know what it is. So yeah. So whether it's job, or even if it's like, kind of trying to decide on, like, for some reason I'm thinking about like paddling, right? Like, in Hawaii we did, paddling, and it was something that like I absolutely loved to do, and the opportunity came around, and I had to take it to do it. So that is what I'm saying here. There might be some kind of thing, it could be a job, it could be a hobby, a sport, or whatever, that like creates like this little lightness in your heart. And it's like, go for it, because that little spark in your heart will grow. It'll go even bigger. And the Ace of Cups is really saying like, what this thing is. You know what it is. So do it. Okay. But I do feel, again, sorry if I'm being repetitive, I do feel like a lot of it, I just want to cover all the bases, but it does feel like more so it's like this person that, and it could be even just yourself. It doesn't even have to be another person, but it's like there's this person that you can see in them, that their heart is activated, right? And this very well could be you. The heart is activated, and you're curious about it, because it's this new feeling that is like almost telling you this is what you've been missing, and you need to go and explore that and find that thing, and be curious about it, and look into it and check it out, and know it. Like, you have to know it, because the lightness that it puts in your heart is just, it wants to be known. Okay. All right, Libra. Yeah, let me know. I mean, what do you think about that? Is that like something that, is it a person for you? Is it a job? Is it a hobby or a sport? What is it for you? Let me know. All right. And good luck. Love you lots. Aloha.